What is up, guys? It is I, Smooth here, and yes, I know it's been a minute, but we're back. You know, here we are. So, just get this right away. You know, let me know. How do you feel about this Goku Black? I just wanted to kind of talk about it. I mean, been waiting all celebration for this EZA to be announced, right? He comes here, he's announced. Yeah, I mean, here he is, right? So, just again, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. I'm not trying to be too negative, but sometimes a little bit of criticism. We'll call it criticism, right? That'll be useful. So this is, of course, he just got announced this morning, I guess, for me. So we do know he's coming in like it should be 2 days, I think. Data download tonight should show him Easy Aid, if I'm not mistaken, and then I think we'll just get him again. We'll get like it'll probably be like 30 some hours, 40 some hours from now. I don't know 100%, but yeah. So again, Goku Black's announced. He's coming. He is our Part 3 EZA. It looks like he's the only Part 3 EZA, so I don't think that Int LR Goku Black will be EZAing. But with that out of the way, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna talk about this. I scrolled down on accident, but like the first two, the first two comments on this. Shout out to Vector and Garesh, man. This is Yeah, this is basically what I'm gonna talk about. Essentially those two things. So let's get into it, right? Let's get into his EZA details, right? So what he does, of course, he got his lead up to all 170, right? And he has extreme int to 120, which is, that's fine, whatever. Leader skill's fine. It's whatever. This will be good for Battlefield, I guess. But other than that, yeah, sure. Of course, he greatly raises defense, which is good because you don't remember, Tech Ultimate Gohan greatly raises defense, and he can build up so fast because of that. It's a 50% raise each time. Like, just keep thinking like 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. It just adds up. But the thing is with this guy, so let's just read the kit, right? So, key 2, attack and defense plus 80%. Then you get an additional attack plus 40 up to 120 and defense plus 30 up to 60 at the start of each turn. So he will be fully built up defensively after 2 turns, minus like the defense raising, right? Of course. Then he also gets a chance to perform a crit, 10% with each attack received to 40%. So I'll just say this. If you don't already have this and you can change it, like you just have extra SSR Goku Black sitting around for whatever reason, I would recommend going full additional and dodge. I would not give him any crit. Like literally, I would give him zero crit. Zero crit. Everything I would do mainly additional, so he supers and stacks his defense. Then I would do dodge after that. Like if I could get like 20 and 20 or something like that, that would be sick. But I probably won't waste my good skill orbs on this guy. And again, we will go through. And then look at this. Look at this right here. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. And you may be thinking like, man, he greatly raises defense, right? On super. He can super 4 times. That is crazy. He can raise his defense so much when facing a super class enemy. Why? Just why? Why did this need to be here? Again, I'm not trying to be super negative, but like, why? This is a very nice buff for the guy. Why can't I speak? This is a nice buff for the Zamasu team, right? And they just said, nah, let's just when facing a super class enemy, transform when conditions are met, of course. Which I believe this is the same, 80% or above, starting from the 6th turn. I mean, it's whatever, man. That's not fantastic. It's not great. It's not terrible. It can be if you're like not healing. Yeah, it can be bad, but whatever, right? My main thing was this guy needed a lot of defense at the start, and he needed like damage reduction or guard. And if he's not gonna have like 700k defense turn 1 type stuff, right? So let's get this out the way, right? What are all the hardest fights in the game? I'll tell you. Let's go look right now. Hardest fights in the game, right? You go here, you go to challenge events. We got this. This is okay. But it's mainly this right now, right? Ultimate Red Zone plus Omega. He can maybe be okay in Omega. Maybe. I don't think he'll build up fast enough, like, that he'll be effective in the STR phase. But again, remember, he's not doing 2 additional attacks against Omega because he's extreme. He's not superclass. And look, so other than Omega, these are probably the hardest fights in the game, other than this, right? Tech Cell. Superclass? Nope. Extreme. Goku Black. Extreme. Zamasu. Extreme. And then we just saw, if we go back, you got a new icon for Fusion Zamasu, which is, guess what? Extreme, right? So, like, why? I don't even understand. I think even, let alone, like, the superclass, like, let's say he doesn't have this, right? He's still not going to be that good, honestly. Because his start of turn defense, turn 1, when all the hardest events are turn 1 events, it's just not that great, man. Of course, it is free 30 stones, right? I'll take it. And he does get a buff, which is nice. Hopefully, they release some kind of long content so this guy is like, I can actually use him because he has cool animations. I like both of his transformed and untransformed animations. He has cool card art. Goku Black is a cool unit. We haven't gotten a new Goku Black in a while, so I would like to use this guy, right? I probably will. And of course, again, he's a buff for the Zamasu team, which you want Goku Blacks on there, Zamasu's. And then, of course, you have like Majunior and all these other Chilai, Boo, like all these other units, but that team mostly would synergize the best with just Goku Blacks and few Zamasu's. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't know how to feel. I mean, man, his EZA, it's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I'm not trying to be super negative, but cool unit, but they did not do his kit justice. He really needed something at the start to keep him safe so he's not just instantly dying turn 1. Because, you use a brand new unit, you just EZA him, right? You spent the 15, 20 minutes to do the EZAs because 30 stage EZAs are a thing still. Not my favorite. I do prefer the LR 10 stages, but again, it's fine. It's 30 stones. You do the 30 stones, and you use this guy, and then he just dies instantly. It kind of hurts a little bit. So let's go to Rose, right? I got scared for a sec. I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, let's go. So he's still greatly stacks, which is good. Greatly stacking is good. Don't get me wrong, that is good. Attack and defense plus 250, defense plus 150, high chance of performing crit. That's good. Again, he does have crit. He has crit, 40% chance to crit with each attack received, which is good. That is a good addition. And then the 50%. Wait, where's the crit? Oh no, there it is. And then just the 50% chance to crit that is a good addition. Those are good things. Plus an additional attack plus 10% with each attack performed up to 50. And he supports. Look, he gives 3 key and 30% support. That is great. That's fantastic. I'm glad that he does that. That is a great addition. The 30, he already gave 3 key, but the extra 30% attack, that is good. That is a good thing. And then he launches an additional attack, which has a high chance of becoming a super. Right? That's just straight up. Then he launches another one, which has a high chance of becoming super when facing a superclass enemy. Again, like, why? What is the purpose of this? I don't know why. Why superclass enemy? None of the hard fights are superclass. What are you gonna use that passive in, like the LGE, LVE? You know what I mean? Like, those are long superclass fights. But other than that, there's not a ton of them, man. I don't know. I don't know. He could have used. I mean, I guess if they don't want to be too OP, they give him damage reduction and guard. But my main problem isn't really this guy. It's just this one. Just gonna start out really weak. And this is just unnecessary. This didn't even need to be in the kit. You take this out, and he's not even a ton better. He will, of course, he'll be better, but he's not like super crazy OP busted. Again, of course, he has same links, good links. He does have the EZA stats. I think those are. No, these aren't even. He's EZA, so he's gonna have high stats, right? Because the EZAs. But I don't know. I just want to talk about it again. Let me know in the comments. This kind of discussion, like, what do you think about this EZA? Of course, I think they should have made him better. They could have. They really could have just did like. Yeah, I have to say this again. They could have just did this without facing super class enemy, man. There's no reason for when facing super class enemy. It's the same thing with physical Zamasu. Like, just why? Even when he is facing a super class enemy, he's still kind of like whatever. He's not the greatest. I'm seeing people say that Int Zamasu, the sub EZA, is better than this guy. I might have to agree. Actually, let me pull that up real quick. Let me just pull that up real quick just to show you what I see people on Twitter talking about. This guy right here, right? He reduces, so look, 180. He does raise defense on each super and recovers HP, which is, it's not crazy, but it's nice. Reduce damage by 40%, up to 120. Plus, you get an extra 20% damage reduction when all allies are Realm of Gods. So 60% damage reduction if you're running him with all Realm of Gods allies. That is good. That is good. And he also launches an additional that has a great chance of becoming a super when he receives 6 attacks. So, yeah, this guy straight up might be better. Like, I'm not, he just might be better straight up. So, I kind of just wanted to talk about it real quick. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. By the way, more videos coming soon. Caught up with my work. I will be uploading more. So please, if you haven't, drop a like on the video. If you enjoyed this content, drop a sub on the channel. I really appreciate it. We are on the road to 2,000. Right now, road to 1,000 subs. So I appreciate all the support recently. I see those comments. I appreciate you. You know who you are. Thank you very much. And with that, I am out.